Oh, shoot. I got 15 seconds. Is my camera on? Yes. I got my notes? Yes. Do I have my hat? Yes. What else can I be forgetting? Nothing. Welcome to Content Corner Live! What's poppin'? What's poppin'? What's poppin'? This is Nicky and welcome to Content Corner Livey. You feel me? Oh my God, I almost don't have my other camera going on. Hold on, we gotta fix that. First and foremost, hit that like, no matter where you are watching this from, whether it's YouTube, whether it's LinkedIn, because we're streaming on both. Hit that like so the algorithm could be like, oh, we're doing something now. We're doing something. Of course, if you can, share it too. All of that great stuff. But today we are going to be talking about some leaks that happened on the Google side. There may be a new video model. I don't know. We're going to look at it. You know how it gets. Next week is actually the Google event, which I'll be at. So I'm not surprised that there isn't like some talk about it. So this is going to be interesting. Plus, we're going to mess with this Higgsfield and Claude connection. I don't know if y'all saw the video, but we're going to try it out. It's going to be a vibe. And there is a new tool inside of Claude that is helping people go viral. Like really check the whole your hook, your visuals, and see if it actually works. So we're going to test that out as well. And plus to react some dope videos and things like that. But first and foremost, how are we feeling? How are we feeling? Okay. 1 to 10, how are we feeling? And then of course, where are we watching this from? City, state, country, all of that amazing stuff. I am a good, I don't know, what am I? Good 8. 8 is good. 8 is good. I see Vanessa in the building. Hold on. Vanessa, I just want to say one thing. You may want to check the merch site. Because she was asking for it. I don't know. I don't know what's there. I'm just saying it's there. I don't know. But anyways. Let's get into today's topic. Oh, hold on. You may see something. Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to bring back the Q&A part. Okay. We're going to bring back last year we tried out this whole, people like leaving video messages, audio messages, texts. We're going to do that. So stay tuned to the whole show. I won't leave it till the end. I'll probably leave it in the middle. You feel me? Probably leave it in the middle for you guys to ask whatever you want, interrupt the situation. It's going to be a vibe. So let's get this joint on the road. Let's see if I got my little intro and we get all ready. Let's see. Boop, 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 boop. Hold on. Content Corner Livey, you feel me? Black screen. Why? Because I'm going to put this on mute because you know how I hate all of these little graphic videos that don't really say anything. Google I.O. is next week. Okay? Google I.O. is next week. This is where they announce everything AI, everything Android, which is going to be different for me because I don't have an Android. Bruh. I don't. There's no shade to anybody who has one. I just don't have one. Okay? Now, I'm going to assume that because ChatGPT dropped their new image joint, I'm going to assume that there's going to be a new image joint. I'm going to assume that we're going to see a new image model. And because I assumed that, I started looking things up. And I went, of course, on the most toxic platform ever, X.com. Yep. And so I saw this and I'm very interested. Very interested. You know what I mean?
We start with the fundamental.
Hold on. Oops. I don't know why it was like highlighted.
We start with the fundamental identity. Sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. Now, if we divide every term by cosine squared, we arrive at the identity for tangent. We start with the fundamental identity.
Hold on. That's really good. Now, they're saying this is Gemini Omni. Some people are already calling it Google VO 4, right? However, it may be 1 to 10. What do you think about? I'll replay it. What do you think about the quality?
We start with the fundamental identity. Sine squared plus cosine squared equals 1. Now, if we divide every term by cosine squared, we arrive at the identity for tangent.
I think there was another one. Did I save it? I sure did. Right here. Hold on.
Good to see you, my friend. This view never gets old, does it? Not at all.
Come on with the spaghetti. Hold on. Let me see if I can make that. Can it let me be great? Let's see. Okay, let's me be great. All right. Let's try it.
Good to see you, my friend. This view never gets old, does it? Not at all, especially with this food. Good to see you, my friend.
Yeah, yeah. Now, hold on, he says something. I saw a bit of VO4 or whatever they're calling it. It looks sick. Yeah. Still very AI. I mean, okay, hold on. Because can we just respect the spaghetti situation? Because y'all remember the Will Smith situation. Y'all remember how crazy that. Let me see if I can find it. You know, X got everything. Hold up. Why? I don't care about no McDonald's. No offense to McDonald's, but no. Why am I typing? Will Smith eating spaghetti. Yeah, I mean, y'all remember this. Yeah. Don't act like y'all don't remember this. This wasn't that long ago.
Oh, that's hot. That's hot.
That was 2023. You know what I mean? That was 2023.
Uncle Phil, come try this. Fresh pasta of Bel Air.
This is so horrible. I can't do it no more.
Bruh.
I can't do it no more. So just like how E said with the whole, y'all remember the Will Smith spaghetti? This is what we were dealing with. Okay? And now we have...
This view never...
Hold on.
Not at all, especially with this food.
And then supposedly... No, this is Seedance. This ain't... Now, Seedance is still very impressive. Very, very impressive. But I'm expecting... Yeah, it doesn't feel like 3 years ago. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't feel like it at all. I'm legit warming up my spaghetti right now. Yo, pass some. Pass some. You feel me? But real talk. I do expect in this event that they have next week, which I got to figure out how I'm going to do this because I can't go live on Monday because I'll be traveling over there, but I wonder how good the Wi-Fi is going to be. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that. But here is the schedule for what we could expect. That first one right here, What's new in Google AI? That's literally all I care about. Come on. That's all I care about. Shout out to Isaiah for the super chat. I appreciate you. You're the greatest. Thank you. Thank you. So I'm going to be looking forward to what's new in Google AI. Probably what's new in Chrome, because I'm very much in Chrome. Can we talk about how OpenAI dropped the ball with their web browser? Like, I guess that's another conversation. I gotta give him grace, because ChatGPT is slowly coming back in a serious talk. That image thing, image 2.0, really got everybody like, okay, hold on, I miss you. I kind of like you again. Let's start talking. Let's just get to know each other again. It's been a minute. So I'm gonna give ChatGPT grace, but they had a whole browser. I was there for a minute. Then I had to go back to Chrome. I had to go back to Chrome. It's fine. It's all good. It's all right. It's all right. So hold on. So going back to it. Then they got agent first workflows from prompt to production. So I'm excited about that one. Build next gen AI experiences with Google AI Studio and Google Anti-Gravity. Man, I haven't been in Anti-Gravity in a minute. And what's new in Firebase? I'm interested in that. And the modern web capabilities in your AI coding workflows. So I'm liking what's going to happen. I do feel that Google has something up their sleeve, because they're staying quiet a little bit too long. And they've had the crown a little bit too long. So when it came to visuals, I still think from a structure agent side of things, Claude and ChatGPT still hold the situation. But visually, when it came to the images and video, Google had that. And now I think they let go a little bit just because of what they may have coming up. So, yeah. I wanted to go over that real quick. Real quick. I tune in every week, and I just want to say thank you. You have opened my mind to using and trying AI, and it's helping not just my content creation, but my day job as a middle school AP. Oh, come on. There we go. We got VIP status with Nicky. Listen, I'm trying to create a video that drops like that Friday or Saturday and try to do a live that week. So we're going to try to figure this out. So if you rock with me here, we going to Google, okay? It's not just we are going to Google, all right? Put that out there. Just want to put that out there. Let's hold on. I had something else. Oh, hold on. I wanted to try something. Let me see if this worked. I saw this prompt on X, and I want to see if it worked. Okay. So as you know, I have been messing with Claude and Higgsfield. Okay. And shout out to Tony. I don't know if Tony's here, but one, if you haven't seen the video that I did about Claude and Higgsfield, it's on my channel right now. Go check it out. It's really fire. But two, a lot of people, but also including Tony, and she's a mod here, so I gotta address her. But asking, why would I do Higgsfield inside of Claude, whereas I already have a good workflow inside of Higgsfield? I'm good. Like, what's the difference? Am I getting more videos? Are they longer? What's happening? Here is the big benefit, right? Here's the big benefit. Now, let me see if I could pull up the video that I did. Let me see if it, okay, here we go. Here we go. Boom. So, if you remember the video, oh, Tony's right there. Shout out to Tony. If you remember the video, I talked about creating different looks for your character. And so y'all know I have my AI character, Manny. We've been talking about Manny for a bit. Now, we created different looks for him. That's not the point of this one, right? The point is I made a video that I needed to brainstorm with Claude first. And with the changes, have a conversation to make the exact video that I want. Okay? So, the video, based off of a conversation that I had, actually, let me just show you the video. And so you can see what I'm talking about. Hold on. Let's, wait, somebody asked a question. Does Claude have access to the different models like ChatGPT? I hooked my MCP up today. Does it use Nano for the images? So it has all the models. Now, sometime, I will say this. If you're trying to use GPT Image 2, you have to remind it that it has access to it, because instantly it's going to think that you're trying to trigger a ChatGPT feature, and you're like, no, I have Higgsfield, right? And Higgsfield has access to GPT Image 2.0, okay? Just to answer that question. But let me show you the video that I made today inside of Claude based off of a conversation that I had. Hold up. See if I rewind that.
What's up, everyone?
Oh, yeah. Yo, it was great to see you. We're heading out after this. You want to come through?
Yeah, man. Yeah. Just text me. Let's see how I feel.
So, real quick, shout out to Cuddles. You see Cuddles in the background. But, so I made a video based off of a conversation that I had with somebody who always looks happy on social media, at the events, but like deep down they're struggling, right? And so that was a conversation that I had with Claude because I didn't know how to articulate that in a prompt or what kind of scenes that I needed, right? And so you can see that I kind of, in this prompt, expressed what I wanted, and that was an audio note. So I just talked to Claude. And so then it started to bring up different scenes based off what I wanted, right? Now, off top, I had to change it because it wasn't consistent enough. And so it had the right scenes, but now we had to get into, okay, let's get him to look the same. So by default, it was what's all I want to say? It was defaulting to their AI generator Higgsfield Soul. So this was trash. I was like, no, I don't need this. I need him to look the same, but in those different scenes, right? So, hold on. So now, right here, this is the point of where I'm saying, now I'm having conversations. So now that it knows what I want, it's creating the right prompt. And then, hold on. Now we're creating the images, right? So boom, but they have them all in like the jersey and then like a regular t-shirt, which these images are amazing. And so when you're making a video, you want to create the images first. I need to get the images right. So now the conversation over and over is like, okay, let's get the images right. And that's going to take a minute. The reason why I'm showing you this is to show that, one, some of these AI videos are not, how do I say this? One-shot prompts, okay? Type in me if you get frustrated with the output of some of the images and the videos that you create. You're like, you have this vision, and you're like, all right, cool. Here, make this. And it does the complete opposite of it. Or there's a few things that are just, you can't let it go. Like you gotta change it up, right? So this is why I like doing it inside of Claude, because I could just have the conversation. I couldn't have that conversation inside of Higgsfield. I had to already have that prompt. I had to already understand, like, okay, the lighting, the character, the exact camera movement. I don't need to know none of that. Like, none of that, okay? And then right before here, I wanted to see, let's see if it worked. I wanted to see, I made this cool little baker storyboard about chocolate chip cookies because I wanted chocolate chip cookies. Don't judge me. I'm a skinny fat kid, okay?
Bruh.
Don't judge me. So I wanted to see if it can make it. It made something. So I want to see how this looks. And then it's going to actually transition into the feature that I want to talk about, which is right here. So let's see if it did it. Wait, that's really good, and now I'm really hungry.
Bruh.
Hold on. Hold on. Wait. Give me open link. Hold on. Let's watch this in a bigger view. Hold on. Yo, that's really good. Yo, that's really good. Hold on, I'm extremely hungry now. I'm extremely 1 to 10, what do you think about this? 1 to 10, what do you think about this? That was really, really good. Not gonna lie. I really like that. And that was using Seedance 2.0. Okay? That was using Seedance 2.0. Now, I will say, creating a storyboard, and I want to do more like this, where it knows exactly what I want. And it's not multiple pictures that I have to create. So this one, and I saw this on X.com, where someone did this with a croissant. And I was like, oh, I want to try this with a cookie, right? So let me see if I can actually, can I make this bigger? Let's see, hold on, so you guys can see it. Boom, okay, cool. So you can see I have the opener, like I have all 8 scenes, and it shows exactly what I want, right? And I described it first in ChatGPT because the reason why I did this in ChatGPT, because I was already creating a video, the Manny video on Claude. So I was just like, let me make this image over here, right? So I made this image in ChatGPT because I was doing something else. But then I brought it into Claude to do the video because I wanted to talk out whatever the things that I'm missing. And so let me see if it can show this is the prompt that I did, that I found on X, which I'm going to give to Lion's Behavior. Actually, let me do that right now. Hold on while I'm here. Okay, hold on. Let me get this. Boop. Y'all could get a behind the scenes of Lion's Behavior real quick. Which, side note, Lion's Behavior, the link is in the chat, and there's a right here QR code. Hey, QR code. So let me get bing. Let me do Lion's Behavior. Yummy. Boom. Let me get, we have a whole experimenting tab. And if you're in LB, drop LB in the chat. Drop LB in the chat. So I am going to put, here is my cookie prompt. Right? Boom. That is a very long prompt. Yep. And then I have to download the video. Give me a second. Let me download the video so they can see it. Boom. Got it. Come on, LB family. I see y'all. All right. Show. Boom. Got the cookie video. Wait, what's all this? Okay, there we go. Boop. And then post. So there we go. And shout out to Dondi. Cam's in the building. Dondi be killing it. Coach Funk with his. Candace. Kim. Shout out to y'all. But going back to Claude real quick. I saw this, and this was interesting. I was like, predict virality. So Higgsfield now has this new tool to analyze and assess the first couple of seconds of your video. So let's see what it does for this one. So I press this, it does this code. I don't know what this code means, but I guess it's going to trigger it. And so I found this, I tried this earlier, and I found it very interesting because look how visual it is. Let me put some. You see what it's doing? This is wild. It's analyzing it. This is all right inside of Claude, by the way. So the videos that you make, you can then assess if it's any good or not to be able to post it. So I'm gonna see how long this takes. And then I'm gonna show you how this works in other videos because I was interested. If y'all thinking about getting Higgsfield now, type in me. If you have Higgsfield, type in 3. And let me be honest, I am not getting paid by them. Okay? I am not getting paid. They don't even pay their affiliates. It's trash. So this is just something that I genuinely love that I'm just showing. Okay. So I don't want y'all to be like, oh, she's just going over this. No. Still analyzing. Wonder how long. Uh-oh. Y'all know me. After a little bit, I'm going to change topics and then come back to this. Let's see how long. I'm going to give it like 1 more minute. Because seriously, these cookies are making me hungry. Are Claude and Higgsfield separate subs? Yes. Now, I will say this. If you have the free version of Claude, you are allowed 1 MCP connection. And MCP is all that is a connector. So if you look at... Hold on, I went too fast. I probably shouldn't have gotten out of it. Darn. But we're already out of it. So if you go to Customize and you go to Connectors, if you have the free joint, test out if you can add a custom connector. I heard you could do 1. If you could do 1, I would say do Higgsfield. That means you can still stay on the free. But Higgsfield, you need a paid subscription for sure. You have to do a paid subscription. So, this is my first time attending that I'm on the same time zone as our esteemed host. What's up? What are we doing with these cookies? Man, if I promise you, I be branding out other people's brands because I don't even make cookies. You know what I mean? I don't even make cookies. But why is it? Okay, here we go. Boom, and it finished right on time with the music stop. That's cool. Okay, so you can see that it did a whole analysis. Like, it shows how the brain is affected by this video. It gave it a score of 45 out of 10. It showed the time, the hook score, sustained 97%, right? Visual cortex. Like, it has all of that. Focus drift. And when the time, like, you can see the focus drift change up at certain points. So, I'm like, that looks amazing. What does that all mean? Bruh. What does that all mean? So now, I'm like, okay, the results are in. Are you able to read it? Or do you need me to do a screenshot of it so you could tell me what this all means? Because I don't know what it means with the visual cortex, language network, and it keeps shifting here and there. 30 hook score. What does this all mean? Boom. So, connected notion already. Oh, you may want to keep that. I ain't gonna hold you. Bruh. You may want to get that $20. I can't read the widget directly. Okay, cool. So I'm going to take a oh, wait, what just happened? That was wild. All right. Let me take, oh, I know what I did. Take a screenshot. Boom. Okay, so here's a screenshot of the widget. Can you break down what this all means and what do I have to do to improve this? Cool. So, I guess it gives you some nice visuals, but it can't read it. That's cool. We take screenshots. So check this out. So it says overall score. This is a middle of the road score. The video's not bad. It's just not optimized for stop power yet. Here's what each metric is telling you. So the high score of 30, hook score, 30. This is the biggest problem. The hook score measures how appealing the first 1 to 3 seconds are. 30 means the opening is not stopping the scroll. Fix. Flip the opening. Start with the cookie pull, the chocolate pull, the hero shot first, and then show the gooey chocolate stretching in the first second, pause. Then cut back to how it was made. Okay. Sustain 97%. This is excellent. It means once people start watching, they'll stay for almost the entire 12 seconds. The visual cortex, the visual are doing their job. The oven shot, the golden cookies, the texture. So it's breaking down each part. So based off all the recommendations, can we redo the video so it can get a higher score? Boom. Let's see if it actually makes the video. Let me apply. Ooh, is it going to make it? Is it going to make it? Hold on. Hold on. I think it might. I got it. It's getting too quiet. It's getting too quiet. Oh, yep. It's going to generate. It's going to generate. All right, let me stop real quick because I want to show you while that generates. This is cool for those who make AI videos. Very cool. However, majority of us don't make AI videos every single day. Some of us make actual videos. So I tried it on a real video. Okay, tried it on a real video. So let me see if it actually did it. Let me see. Boom, boom, boom. Chill out. Chill out. Okay. So boom. Let me go to the actual video so you know which one I'm talking about. Unless you're Kim the Builder. Oh, that's a fact. That's a fact. Some of us do. Some of us do, but not all of us, right? I want to cover two sides. I want to cover those who make AI videos and those who don't, or who has clients who don't, okay? So I made this video about the video. I made this video about the video. I made this video about the YouTube video of Higgsfield and Claude. So, hold on. Wait, play it. But let me show you how. Claude is now connected to Higgsfield through something called an MCP. All you have to do is to go into Claude, hit Customize, go into Connectors, and hit this plus sign and hit Add Custom Connector. Now we have to go into Higgsfield AI/MCP. We're going to make sure we hit Claude MCP, and we're going to copy this URL right here on the. Okay, so y'all saw the beginning. Cool. So what I wanted to do was analyze how good the beginning was, because the video did do decent. Got 226 comments, 686 likes. How many views? How many views? Let's see.
Now I could create.
Views. Give me views. 10,000 views, right? So we did pretty good, but I wanted to see how it was. And so, here we go. It actually, once I trimmed it to about 15 seconds, it's able to analyze your video, your real life video, so you can make any kind of changes, which I wish I would have known before I dropped this. So it gave me a 47 out of 100, a 34 hook score, an 88. So now I asked it to kind of break down what that means. So it says above they said below average, sorry. Below average. The good news is that the data tells you exactly why and where to fix it. Let's go through metric by metric. So the hook score is 34. The hook is the first 1 to 3 seconds, and it's not grabbing fast enough. Looking at the frame, you're opening on a screen recording of Claude's interface with Hello Night Owl. I think that really wasn't the beginning, but I think that was closer to the end. I'm cool with that. The screen is the first thing people see, not you. Platforms reward faces, emotions, and patterns. Wait, I don't think it got the right thing. Hold on. That's not right. That's not right. Hold on. I think I have to redo that whole thing. So it could read, but it's not reading it correctly. So let's see if we can fix it on the live. I think I have the intro somewhere. Hold on. Hold up. Give me a second. Let me find it for y'all. There we go. Cool. So this is how you would do it step by step. Let go. I don't know why this got crazy. All right. So this is the intro to my new video that I dropped. I would love for you to activate Higgsfield. What is it called? What's that thing? Viral predictability. New feature, viral predictability, to analyze the hook. So you should see in the beginning me picking up the phone, showing some images and videos, and then I go into a screen share. Let me know if you see it, and give me a full breakdown of what each metric means. Boom. All right. So it's going to work on its thing. Let's see if it initiates Higgsfield, because that's the important part. Sometimes it does it. Sometimes it doesn't. It's a little tricky. So it's still working. I need to upload the video first, then Virality Predictor. Good, I'm uploading it. This is great. This is great. I like this. I like that. Let me go back to see if this one finished. Did it finish? Ooh, okay, hold on. Hold on. No, wait. Come. Hold on. Boom. All right, let's see how it goes. If it made the changes. Okay. I guess it's giving like somebody else pulling it and he's seeing the reaction of it. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with it. But the fact that it made the changes, now let me see if it actually changed the score. So we go back to it. And now we go to, I like how it made the changes. That's pretty good. Okay. So, hold on. Now this one's doing it. There's my Claude video. It's running. I know that. This one takes a minute. This one takes. Did it charge you more credits Yeah, if you're making a new video, it charges you more credits. Let me see how my credits are doing, because I've just been creating. I ain't gonna hold you. Let me see. Boom, boom. Let's see, where am I at? I am... Let's see. I am 34% credits left. Okay, I still got some to work with. I still got something to work with. I mean, what's the new virality score on the corruption? What corruption? Huh? What corruption? What you talking about again? Play it again? Oh, got you. Hold on. On the corrected version. Oh, that's what we're trying to find out now. That's what I was like, wait, what? The corruption? Why's it gotta be corrupt? All right, hold on. Let's play it again. Let's play it again. My bad. Scared me. I'm like, corruption. Give me a second. Let me get it back on the screen. Boom. All right, here we go. All right, 1 to 10. 1 to 10, what do you think? 1 to 10. Now, of course, I think that part is a little bit off. Hold on. That part's a little bit off because it's like, why is there a whole unless it's going to be extra chippy. You know what I mean? But just like how E said, the audio is great. But based off like a whole 12 second, and that's the only problem, and that's if you're like, if you're super picky, maybe, I think it's great. I may create, I'm not. Here's an idea for somebody. A whole ASMR situation of AI videos and AI audio. Somebody better do it. Yeah, right. There we go. Feels like ASMR gives it an 8. That's what I'm saying. I feel like somebody can start doing AI videos that has to deal with food and making the food and maybe taking a bite, not the whole, the ones that just eat. Shout out to them. But that's not what I'm talking about. That's not what I'm talking about. But that's a good idea. I think that would be a great idea. All right, let me go back. Let me go back to Claude. Let me see. This is still analyzing. Let me see if it finished in this one. This didn't finish yet either. I will say this takes a little bit. But the cool thing about this one, this is free. This feature to figure out if your hook is good or not, this is free. So I like that. I like that. But it takes a bit. And my patience is not there yet. But we're gonna try. We're gonna wait. We definitely gonna wait. Like, what is ASMR? I just know that's the sound. But Melvin got you. That right there. Because y'all know I already struggle with reading.
Bruh.
Y'all already know I struggle with reading. You feel me? I am struggles. But I'm okay because I practice every week with y'all. And I'm okay with that. Why is this taking a minute? Okay. You know what? We may have to test something out while that waits. I did want to check if there's any new connectors. Okay? Because y'all see I have a whole bunch of connectors. I got everything from Adobe, which I haven't tested out. from Instacart, which I want to test out too. I've done QuickBooks. Of course, I love Notion. HeyGen, I've done Gmail and Google Calendar, all of that. But I wonder what's new. So if you ever want to know what connectors you can use, I'll take it back. Maybe I went too fast. You go to customize, then you go right here to connectors. You hit the plus sign, you hit browse connectors. So I would go to new just to see. Oh, that's the Dun & Bradstreet. Okay, that's the business credit stuff. Cool. So they have that. Ramp is in there. To-do list, that's there. Twilio, Expedia. What else? What's interesting to me? What's interesting? Nothing. Shopify, if you use Shopify. SurveyMonkey is pretty good. That's interesting. They have a lot of stuff. Jesus. Otter is here. Spotify. Music and podcast recommendations just for you. Okay. Uber. I'm very curious of why. That would probably be a good agent situation. Like you have your own Jarvis and you're like, yo, what's happening today? And he's like, yo, you have a flight in 2 days. Do you want me to reserve your Uber? Like, yeah, can you do that? Boop. That. I see that there. You know what I mean? I gotta try the Instacart. I need to automate my Instacart. I'm so used to like doing certain things on my own because it's already so simple. Like I don't have to go grocery shopping already. Now I don't know. That's just me. This is me. Which connectors, put in the chat, which connectors do you use? Let me know. Which connectors do you use? Is this still scanning? This is still scanning. I wonder if I'm messing it up because I'm getting out of it. I wonder. We have to be. We're just going to leave that. We're just going to leave that up. We're going to answer some questions. This is what we're going to do. Okay. So, I'm going to try something new that I haven't tried for over a year. Okay? I'm going to try something new that I haven't tried for over a year. So I'm going to drop this link in the YouTube chat. I strangely like grocery shopping. That's not strange. That's absolutely not strange. Shout out to if you do. I don't. That's just me. I just rather just stay home. You know what I mean? I'm that person. All right. So this is what I'm gonna do. Let me see if I could pin it real quick. Well, let me put ask me. Okay. This may get you out of the live for like 3 seconds. Come back. But if you have any questions, if you want to leave a video message, if you want to type anything particular, ask in that, okay? Because I'm going to be able to bring it up on the screen, and we're going to do it like that, okay? So let me know if you see it, if it works. I don't know if it works anymore. So we're trying that out too. You feel me? Hold on. Let me pin it. Let me pin it so you guys have it. Pin. And then I'll pin. Tell me if it works. Yes or no. You got Adobe, Higgsfield, Canva, ClickUp, and GitHub. Tell me you're a creator without telling me you're a creator. Come on. Tell me you're a creator without saying you're a creator. I feel you. Like, yo, I got all of that. I like that. It did take me out 19 seconds. Okay, I wasn't sure. I missed the midnight shipping where it was super quiet. What midnight shipping? What you talking about? What you talking about? I'm curious. Very, very curious. Yo, this is the second go round is not working. I don't know if it's taking extra because it knows we're on live. Like, I'm okay if it only worked once. But like, let me know if it only works once. But this should have happened. Okay. We learned something new today. We learned that you can only use it once.
Bruh.
Matt, thank you for saying you're here. Okay, it does work. I just want to make sure. And then this one. Yeah, maybe it just only works once. That is trash.
Bruh.
Maybe you have to start a whole new chat. You probably have to start a whole new chat. All right. Still some kinks in it, but they did promote it to be like really, really dope. Let me show you how they promoted it. Hold on. Let's go back to here. Let's do Higgsfield. And then this one is. I promise you I hate those random audio with not talking. But I like it. I think it's a cute feature. I don't like that I could only use it once, but that's okay. That's okay. Matthew, I see it. Matthew's like, this is a test. Let me show you how it comes out. Let me show you. Hold up. This is a test. Can't go shopping yet. Can you see this? I can. Oh.
Are we gonna get a connector that is gonna help to put kids to sleep anytime soon? I'm just being silly.
Wait. You can leave an audio clearly. Hold on, we're playing that one back.
Are we gonna get a connector that is gonna help to put kids to sleep anytime soon? I'm just being silly.
We got to create a skill for that. We got to create it. That was so dope. We got to create a skill for that for the parents that need help with putting their kids to sleep. We're going to figure that out. What we got there? Oh, hold up. I just watched the video from 2 days ago. Claude and Higgsfield, which I know nothing about. I've been questioning whether I need to or should move from Adobe Firefly to something that offers me more creativity. Not knowing anything about Higgsfield, this video has me thinking about shifting some dollars over to a subscription with Claude. What's the difference between Claude and Claude Design? Oh, that's easy. Okay, so Claude Design is a feature in like part of the Claude ecosystem. Okay, so let me go. The best way to find it is if you do Claude on like the web, right? So cool. So this is my Claude. You're going to see projects, code, customize, design. You have more with artifacts. So Claude is the conversation. Well, Claude Chat is the conversation. Claude Cowork is where on your desktop app, where it could take over your desktop, your computer, to do some of the tasks that you want, and it schedules it. Claude Design is where you can design landing pages, websites, slide decks, apps, all of that. Literally what it's called, design, it does that there. Now, it will take up some or all of your tokens.
Bruh.
So the best thing to do is to come up with a design system, aka knowing your fonts, knowing your colors, knowing the vibe of your brand already, and uploading it to a design system. Okay? But it could create stuff like this. We on the live did a landing page for Lion's behavior, which I need to take some time and actually make this come to life. But you could create many things with that. So that's the difference between Claude and Claude Design, because Claude is just a big ecosystem. You feel me? I didn't know you would play that. Play what? Play what? What you mean? What you mean? Got another question. Can we get a Claude class? Well, I'll show you what I have. So, boop. Inside of Lion's behavior, shout out to those who are in there. If you go into challenges and you go to the LB Learn section, we have a Claude section where you'll learn about Claude Chat and Claude Cowork. So, yes, there it is. You know what I mean? Now that's if you join Lion's behavior, okay? And that, I think Tony will give you the link to that, but I will put that right here. Boom, there you go. And then Rumo 8306. If you got a question, there's a link in the chat right now. There's a link in the chat right now. I'm answering questions right now. And then I'm going to react to some videos. I just want to see if this Claude thing is actually going to work. And it doesn't look like for the second time it'll work. So I'm just answering questions in the meantime. You feel me? I'm answering questions in the meantime. Yeah, this is not working. This second time around is not working. That's trasho. I mean, it worked. But how do we get a lower hook score? Okay. How do we get a lower hook score? Okay, what was the first one? The first one was 45, 30, 97. 45, 30, 97. This one is 44, 28, 100. Okay, well, at least it's 100. At least it's 100. Okay. Oh, okay. So, it just takes a minute. Well, it just takes a minute. And we could keep tweaking it until, like, I would definitely change that just because that extra cookie sheet part. That's bugging me for some reason. But I think this is fire. Okay? I like it. I like it a lot. I'm trying to make a real life looking human AI that can run a YouTube stream. What tool do I need to accomplish this? To run a YouTube stream? I'm not really sure. That I haven't tried. I ain't gonna hold you. When I find something like that, we could try it. I probably wouldn't do it, but we could try it for sure to see if it works. But I haven't tried that. I haven't tried it. My next adventure, find a way to get AI to make a WordPress site and write / post content on a schedule. You could probably create an agent for that, Matt. You could probably create an agent for that. That one shouldn't be hard. Claude might be getting my monthly Gemini dollars. Listen. It got my money. It got my money. You feel me? Tell me you're a creator without saying you're a creator. I have insomnia. Listen, I understand. I absolutely understand. They're talking about a clone. So you can make AI clones. I just don't know if it can run a YouTube stream. That's because I've seen those. Hold on, I've seen somebody talk about it. Hold on. Let's look. Hold on. Now it wants to flip out. Hold up. My computer's acting buggy. Let me close some things. Boom, boom, boom. Boom. All right. So let's do a little journey. AI avatars live stream. How to create one. Like answer questions in the chat and look at the monitor here and there. Okay, I don't know about answer the chat. That's create an AI avatar for sure. But answer the chat, I don't know about that. Let's see. AI live streaming. What's this one? Oh, that's horrible.
Where any photo becomes your star host. With streaming, you can turn any portrait into a lifelike AI host for real-time live streaming. Upload a photo, define your host's personality.
That looks so fake. That looks horrible. We're not trying that. Create. I don't see anything. How to go live 100%. Let's watch. This is 8 months ago. A cool live camera. I heard of that.
Showing up didn't mean showing your face. They told us to be ourselves online. But let's be honest, what does that even mean anymore? What if you could speak any language without learning a single
It would make sense to learn something of AI from an AI.
word? What if your face wasn't a filter, but a completely new identity you control in real time? This isn't science fiction. This isn't coming next year.
Oh my God, okay, I'm cool on the intro.
Or go live, and it reacts with you. Sounds futuristic, right? But let me bring it back to reality. First, to access a Cool live camera, you'll need to create an account on a Cool. As always, I've dropped the link in the description. It'll take you straight to the sign-up page.
Okay, all right. I'm gonna be honest. I can't watch something like that for a very long time. I can't.
Bruh.
Shout out to those who can. I can't. Not for a very long time. Hold on. Let's see what these people are saying. Amazing tutorial. Was searching for this. Yeah, I'm not watching. No puedo. No, I'm listen.
AI features. You can create custom AI avatars, generate images, turn photos into full videos, and so much more. The possibility.
All right. For whoever was asking, a Cool live camera is something you may want to look at. I haven't tested it. I personally can't watch longer than a minute or two of an AI influencer. So, it's too It's too robotic, dog. It's too
Bruh.
too robotic. I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I wanted to test out. Let's do Poppy AI real quick because they have a new feature that I wanted to test out. Who has Poppy AI? Type in me if you have Poppy AI. Feel me? Oh, damn, they dropped another thing? So, okay, what is Poppy AI? Poppy AI for me is the easiest way to create content workflows. The easiest way, because it's just a copy and paste than rather transcribing and creating everything from scratch, right? So things like, hold on, I want to read what's reference just dropped. This is a game changer. I don't know what that means. I'm going to open up a new Poppy so you can see what I'm talking about. Hold up. Go to my boards. So we have like, let me see if this is one of them. Okay, cool. So this is probably the easiest way that I can train any AI model, and they have Claude, ChatGPT, all of that, of my voice, train it off of some of the videos that I've been learning from or the documents that I've been learning from, and having a consistent workflow, meaning, okay, this is helping me with my storytelling. Here's the topic. Now can we write the story based off of their recommendations and my voice, right? Now, I love Poppy AI. This is for those who are graduating from, let's say, ChatGPT and Claude, but don't want to do the AI agent side, but you still need some workflows. This is probably the best thing. This is less intimidating, really easy to set up, and visually better, right? Now, the reason why I wanted to test this out today is because they said they can make carousels. And y'all know, I've been big on figuring out a system for IG carousels, especially for an automated way. Who creates IG carousels? Put in the chat me or need, meaning need to, right? Like I started a new Instagram for Content Corner. If you haven't followed that, I'm going to send it to y'all. Hold on. Let me get it. Hold up. I'm gonna show you. It's pretty cool. We have our own Instagram. We have our own TikTok now. All right? We have our own Instagram and TikTok. Hey. Thank you, Nicky, for your time and consideration. I'll contact you through email and DM if you answer those on IG. Yeah, if you hit me, I'll answer you for sure. And Leslie, Darrow, Matt, I see the question in the Ask Me joint. So I'm gonna get to you in a second. I'm gonna get to you right after this. So I have a new Content Corner Live Instagram and TikTok. So I want to start making carousels, right? Because you have to have a balance when it comes to Instagram. You have to have a balance between reels and carousels. Single photos is a hit or miss, more of a miss sometimes. So having that balance of carousels and reels is something that I'm seeking out for. So first off, let me see what this reference is, because I don't even know what this means. References just dropped. You know, the painful thing that you have explained your own content to AI like you're writing a book, blah, 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 blah. Just type @ in the chat. See your connected sources. Oh, okay. I get what it's doing. Okay. So let's create a new board. All right. And what we're going to do is find a style of carousels that we like. So I happen to follow some carousel joints. And that's typical. That's like a typical Claude thing. What is this? This is pretty cool. I like this. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna copy this. We're gonna put, oops, I got too many Poppy AI stuff. There we go. I'll put that here. And think of it like a mood board that you can train AI with. You know what I mean? So that looks boring. That looks boring. Give me some interesting ones. Give me some. Do I only like boring ones? That's not cool. Let me see. I think I have saved. What's up, Nicky? I see you in the building. Where are we at? We got there. Dope carousels. Okay. I like this one. Very simple. We'll keep that. Boom. Keep that. And then what is another one? I think I really like this one. This one was fire. Yeah, this is fire. But this takes screenshots, so I don't think I want screenshots. That's cool too. We'll do that. We'll try that too. Boop. And then maybe one more. Let's do. Oh, I like this one. Okay. Boom. Now. All right. I got that. Now, what is this? Find winning creators on YouTube and video in seconds. Wait, they have new features. Hold on. I wasn't ready for all of this. LinkedIn carousels are next up for me. Yeah, I think carousels in general is something to pay attention to, because you could do that in Instagram, you could do that on Threads, you can do that on LinkedIn, YouTube community. So yeah, I know I have to put more, focus on that. I know I need to put more focus on that. Actually, hold on, let me do a poll real quick. I haven't done a poll all day. Do you create carousels? Here we go. Boom. All right, I'm going to push this later. Oh, then you just find it. Okay, yeah, we got to try that later. I got too excited. My bad. All right. So, this is the AI, right? This box is the AI. So what we're going to want to do is create a carousel. Now you could do a mind map, website, and presentation. And then you could pick out of Claude, GPT 5.4, or Nano Banana, right? And, they have GPT image 2. Oh, nope, we're doing that. Let's try this one. Okay. Create a carousel. What do I want to create a carousel about? Good God. I don't even know. Here's a good example. I got it. So let's say, I want to go over this later, but this is a video from Think Media, right? But let's say you have your own video, you have your own PDF, whatever it may be, right? So let's see if this works. Create image, create carousel. Look and listen to the YouTube video that I connected. Find the best parts to create a carousel with that has to deal with a scroll stopping hook, the journey, the transformation, and then the call to action of save and share based off of the carousel, the Instagram post that I uploaded. I want that design. All right, let's see. Let's see if it could actually create it, or do I have to get spicy in some other way? Because if it's as simple as me pointing to a YouTube joint, and then, okay, so here we go. Let me see if I can make this bigger. And don't worry, I'll give y'all Poppy AI's link. I got y'all. So it breaks down. I didn't have to look at the video. I didn't have to transcribe it or anything. It instantly does that, right? So slide 1, the YouTube you knew is dead. Here's what actually is working in 2026. Cool. And it breaks it down into a 7-slide carousel. Okay? Here's the caption. Cool. So it didn't do that. So, boom. Can you turn these 7 slides into a carousel based off of the image examples that I connected? Match the slide with the appropriate image, create the image, and then create the carousel. All right, so step 1 is actually make the actual written content. Now let me see if we can do the actual, or did it, oh, wait, it's generating something. Oh, snap, it's generating something. Okay, because if it's that simple, I am not trying this at all. You know me? I am not trying to create my own stuff at all. Promise you that. If it's good, 1 to 10, what do you think it's going to do? Is it going to be like, oh my God, amazing? Or is it going to be like, bleh? Hear me? Bleh. Let's see. Oh, oops. It was making it off of the first one. Oh, Jesus. My bad. I wasn't supposed to make okay, so it made it off of the first one. Oops. Okay, so you only need 1 step. Let's see which one makes it better. Oh, now I'm excited. Now I'm excited. Let's music. And if you've been rocking with me for a while, y'all know Poppy AI is a little bit expensive. Until now. You know what I mean? Until now. Because I got it to be a monthly situation. You know what I mean? So let me pin that just in case. And then I'll do the Ask Me after this. Oh wait, I can do the Ask Me during. Hold up. I can do the Ask Me during. Where's it at? All right, we'll come back to this. Oh wait, it's already done. Hold on. Oh no, that's the first one. Is this the right style? Can I see it? Ooh. Okay, continue. I just want to see. Ooh. Oh yeah, we may. And describe the edits. Make sure it. Make sure it says instead of at your channel, it's at this is Nicky's. Oh, of course. Whoop. At this is Nicky's. Boop. That of. That's pretty cool. Hold on. Your channel. Like it. Oh, this is great. I like this. I like this. I like this is where this is going. Okay. Ooh, here's the other one. Oh, these are really good. Hold on. Make sure it says at this is Nicky's and on the bottom right, what do I say? Say swipe instead. Oh no, you already have swipe. You already have swipe. In the bottom right, remove the email. Boom. All right. This is impressive. Hold on. This is impressive. Oh yeah, this is okay. Okay. All right. Remove the email in the bottom right. Oh yeah, we gotta see how good this goes for the next ones. This is good. Oh wait, if it finished in the, hold on. Oh wait, it's going. Okay. I like this. I'm gonna use it. I'm already gonna tell you I'm gonna use it. All right. I'm just letting you know. I didn't know it was this good. This was my first time trying it. Okay. If you haven't gotten Poppy AI, that is the link is in the chat right now. But yeah, that's really good. Okay, let's answer some questions as we wait for this to finish. So if you want to leave a video message, audio message, or written message, here is the link to that. Okay, it's the video ask. Let's see what Daryl came up with. Hold on. Why can't I see my stuff? There we go. Oh, well, Leslie asked. Let's see. My question is on ElevenLabs. Let me see if I can pull this lower. Here we go. I am using the voice changer feature, but when try to replace my voice, it makes me sound like I have a lisp. Any tips on how to make sure my clone my voice properly? I use the instant clone voice. That's the first thing. I would say get the professional one, right? Let me pull up ElevenLabs. Let me pull it up for you. 11. Why can't I spell? ElevenLabs. Boom. Okay, here we go. I was like, why can't I spell? Why am I not logged in? Here we go. Okay. Boop. All right, so here's my ElevenLabs. Now, I would say when it comes to your voices, I have a pro voice, I believe. Nicky. Yeah. Nicky Pro Voice. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean I haven't instant clone it just to test it out. But if you're trying to get rid of that lisp, I would say you probably want to look into the Pro clone. Now, the prices, I don't remember. So let's see. Hold on, without giving my information out. Let me. Give me a second. I will find this out for you. Boom. You could do the $22 a month, and you can get the professional voice cloning if that's what you're trying to go to. So it gives you 121,000 credits a month. It allows you to do your voice cloning, and that should take care of that. So, cool. ChatGPT, Claude, ElevenLabs, Poppy, what else? Shoot, you Higgsfield, and you good. I ain't gonna lie. That's the ultimate creator pack. That's the ultimate creator pack right there. Because even when we were talking about with Google, all of Google's models is in Higgsfield. So, that's fact. That's his fact. All right. Next question. Shout out Daryl asking another one. Working on an apparel brand for a Shopify store. Any suggestions for AI tools that can make some fire carousels that will turn visitors into customers who buy? Shoot, that's what we're testing out right now. That's what we are testing out right now. We are testing that out with Poppy AI right now. You feel me? Right now. What's the second one looking like? Let's see. What's the second one looking like? Gimme. I gotta fix this is Nicky's again. But this is, views are down, you're overwhelmed, and the platform change. This is good. Okay, I'm excited to see each slide. I'm excited to see each slide. I wish I didn't do the two at the same time because I feel like they're going to be the same thing, but at least it gave me options. But that's, yeah. That's, okay. As we wait. But to go back to this, as far as another carousel thing, you would probably have to do it manually with ChatGPT or Gemini with Nano Banana. It's slow, but it's good. No, we're spoiled, E. We're spoiled. It's not slow. It takes me forever to do a carousel. Think about it. You're doing it render by render, slide by slide, figuring out exactly what you want. I'm just saying. Will I be able to rewatch this? Of course. What's up, CEO First Lady? What up? What's poppin'? Y'all go follow her on Instagram. She got some fire content. She got some we gotta start highlighting creators again. We gotta do that. But yes, this will be up. Okay, what's the next question? Matthew. Is this Claude or Higgsfield telling us this? Matt, what are you talking about? I know this is a little late. Which what are you talking about? Heartbeat, Skool, Ko-Fi. I'm considering all three for a community scenario. Why are you considering all three? You know what I mean? Why? So, yeah, break this down. Now, I'll tell y'all Y'all know I'm big on community. I've tried Mighty Networks. Shout out to Mighty Networks. Love Mighty Networks. Okay? I feel like they're trying to make a comeback. I really do. I feel like they're trying to make a comeback. I've tried Circle. We've tried Discord. We've tried a whole bunch of other things. What was the other one? Thinkific. I've tried I tried very shortly Go High Level. I didn't like that community thing. And now we're on Heartbeat. Oh, I tried Skool. Now, one thing that I've noticed about each one, there's no right or wrong. It's a preference. It's just like these AI tools. Any of these community features, any of these community platforms, there's no right or wrong. It just depends on what you need at that time and probably a 2-3 year time frame past. Meaning, you need to understand their roadmap. Who has what you need right now, and who has the potential to continue to update. I had Mighty Networks for when I had my community Deeper Than the Brand. If you were part of that, type in me. Shout out to y'all. Y'all been with me for a minute, right? But if you haven't joined Lions Behavior yet, I'm gonna need you to scan this QR code over here, okay? Scan this QR code, all right, real quick. Or Tony will drop the link to LB, or go to the description. That's what I'll say. But the problem with why I went from Mighty Networks to Heartbeat was, one, we created Lions Behavior on this live, and someone suggested, hey, let's do Heartbeat. So one, I listened to the people, but two, at the time that we made Lions Behavior, Mighty Networks was very slow to updates. I think now, because AI is here, the output and the features are starting to come out more and more. And so that's dope. However, you have to look at it when, okay, I'm building out my community. I'm doing what I need to do. What are the features do I need? Do I need live? Do I need audio rooms? Do I need to be able to upload videos? Do I need to have private sessions? Do I need to do all my back end stuff? Is it a monthly charge? Am I looking for a percentage situation? Because some people do Patreon, just don't pay nothing up front, but it takes something in the back end. It just depends on where you're at, what budget you have, and where they're going in the next year or two. That's how I'll say that. You know what I mean? That's how I say that. But don't get all three. Why would you get all three? You know what I mean? Why would you get all three? All right. Stephanie says something, and this is an audio note. Let's see.
Hey, Nikki, thank you so much for this information. I truly appreciate it. Are you able to use Claude to create modules for like your school community?
So you could create anything inside of Claude. Now, does it work directly with Skool? I don't know. Based off of the connectors, no. But let's double check. Hold on. Shout out to my cookie video. Now I'm extremely hungry. Bloop. Let me fix this. Let's go to customize. Let's see if they do have Skool. If not, let's look for an MCP server of Skool. Skool. Nope, no connectors. So what I'm going to do is, give me new. Okay. So one of the people on the live has a Skool community, Skool, and want to connect it to Claude. Is there a Skool MCP to be able to connect it with Claude. Please check the web and let me know. Not that. Boom. Skool. It still spells school wrong. Jesus. That's cool. Boom. All right. Yes, she. Let's do it. Good news. There is a Skool MCP. Hey. Skool does not have an official public API, which has been bottlenecked for every community owner. However, a community-built Skool MCP server already exists that exposes 14 tools covering the core operations. Oh, how to connect it? Setup requires grabbing your Skool session cookies, open up Skool in Chrome, go to the dev tools. Okay, so there's a workaround. I like this. So it's possible. It's a little bit annoying from what I'm seeing. It's not as simple as like Higgsfield, where it just gives you a link and you do it. You probably got to go through like 2-3 more steps. But I did that with Heartbeat. It took like 2-3 extra more steps, and then we're good. So we're good. I like that. All right. See, this is why we answer questions. All right. This is still going though. Jesus.
Bruh.
All right. This is taking a minute. We're in slide 2. I do want to cancel one. I'm scared of which one to cancel. I do want to cancel one to. Okay, let's just cancel one. Ah, damn! I canceled the wrong one. No, do I get it back? Shoot! I don't know if I just messed it up. No! Oh my God. Okay, trigger finger went wrong. Yeah, Lee. Okay, well, I messed that up.
Bruh.
First of all, help me.
All right. I'm going to let that sit for a while. Oh, golly. All right. Pray for me. Pray for me, dog. Pray for me. Just let me end this poll and we'll come back to Poppy AI. Yeah, I mean, we'll come back to Poppy AI. We're going to see. It looks promising, but I think I just messed it up. Damn it. Oh, man. All right. Let me unpin that. Let me get back to the Ask Me joint because I want to react to some videos as this. Damn. Drop some lines and fires in the chat so I can feel better about my life.
Bruh.
Yo, this is the problem with lives. This right here, this is the problem with lives, dog. This is the problem with lives. All right. I just, if y'all have any more questions, I just pinned the Ask Me joint. Do the audio message if you don't want to do the video message. The audio message is dope. You know what I mean? It gives a really dope experience for the joint. So, all right, let me react to some videos because I'm just okay. So the first thing I want to react to is this new YouTube video that I saw with Roberto Blake. Shout out to Roberto, right? He was on Think Media, and shout out to Sean. But they were talking about clipping and YouTube Shorts and how this helps grow your channel and probably can grow like cross promotion too. So I wanted to watch this with y'all and let's see how we can brainstorm and see what this is talking about. So hold up.
Earlier, this is maybe a new concept for people. Clippers as a type of creative, a whole network. Explain the concept. You know, I think it was an interesting one. There's the Logan Paul Impulsive podcast. Oh, he had Joel Osteen on. And he was like, hey, Joel, you should get some clippers. So Logan Paul told Joel Osteen, do you have clippers? He goes, what's a clipper?
I think you're doing a great job of meeting them where they are, you know, but we got to get the clippers going for you.
Yeah. Army.
It's really,
Clip Army,
we got to get you the clipper.
Y'all got to help me.
Yeah.
Y'all got to help me. So,
y'all got to help me.
Bruh.
Y'all got to help me. So, first off, who does long form videos? Who does long form video? Type in me in the chat if you do long form videos or if you're thinking about doing long form videos. So this is a new strategy, not a new strategy, but I guess a newer strategy for pre-recorded videos. And those that don't identify as streamers.
So a clipper would be, there's a couple of ways to approach this. For streamers, they've been doing this for a while, and they task their mods with being clippers and finding the best parts of their live stream, chopping those up to clips and distributing them. Not only for
on different channels,
so
different
accounts,
distributing the clips,
not just on the creator's account, but they're also, what a lot of them do is they say, hey, I just want more people to see me, and I want more distribution. I want infinite scale, and therefore, what the creator is doing is paying them for every 100,000 views that.
Let me stay right there. First off, I think this is really dope strategy if you don't think that it's only for streamers. Streamers made it very popular. However, we see it with entrepreneurs as well, such as an Alex Hormozy, and Gary Vee is starting to get into it. Mr. Beast has done it for his Mr. Beast games and some of the videos that he does for YouTube. So the concept is you drop a video. Your community or maybe an agency that you find takes that video, chops it up into the best moments, and then doesn't necessarily gives it back to you. They create their own social media channels. So they'll have their own Instagram, they'll have their own TikTok, they'll have their own YouTube stuff, and they'll put it over there. So that's why we may be seeing so many of these different channels that isn't owned by the creator, right? But we're seeing their content. So now regular YouTubers are starting to get this concept as well.
That they generate, like aggregate.
So freelance video editors work with channels of any size,
but usually the more popular ones, but
pay per view.
Yep.
So there are freelance clippers that work for Mr. Beast.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you'll see people in the comments. They're like, "Yeah, I got $1,000."
An army of them. Yeah.
There's an army of them. So people doing it at the highest level. There's some entrepreneurs that maybe have money they really want to spend on personal branding, spend $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month.
Imagine spending $50 for 100,000 views, and they're real views. They're organic, all algorithmic driven, because you're
the numbers range, but $50 for 50,000 views sounds like a great deal.
$50 for 100,000 views.
I would pay that. I would pay that. That's easy. I would pay that. What? Are we for real? I would pay that. I would absolutely pay that. Think about it. So I think of it in two ways, right? I think of it as the creative, the clipper itself, and then I think about it as the talent. The clipper not only makes money, probably guaranteed from the talent, however, they can also make money from the platforms because TikTok pays after you make a certain amount, right? YouTube pays. Instagram is
Bruh.
work on your monetization, bruh. Work on your monetization. But TikTok and YouTube are great for clippers. So not only do they make money from the talent, but they make money from the platforms as well. So this is why you'll see so many different clips of different people and different channels, because there is a group of people who's doing this over and over and again. And the more shots they put up, the better their chances of getting that, standard that the talent says. So like I said, if you have so many people who he's saying, yo, if you get 100,000, I'll give you 50, and it continues to go up, you get to set your own cap, right? I believe it was like $400 for certain influencers. It was like $400 if you get a mil, right? Guaranteed 400 if your video gets a mil, and that's one video. That's not, and it's off of their content. You're not making the content per se. You're taking their video and you're chopping it up and figuring out the right formula so they can get those views. So from the talent side, it makes sense if you have that kind of army, right? But hold on, and I'll go back to this a little bit. Hold on. Do this if you have something of a product or a service. Please do not put money up if this is just for views and brand awareness. Please always get some type of money back because it makes the most sense, right? Now, granted, with the views, like, it depends if you're trying to be a full-blown content creator. I'll say that, right? If you're trying to be a full-blown content creator and trying to get brand deals and all of that, and maybe even become a speaker, and if you could find the benefit, yes. But if it is only for views and follower count, that does not matter. Please do not do that.
Bruh.
Please don't. Okay? But I think this is a really cool concept if you have the community that is interested in doing it, and if you have the products or services to promote behind it, right? Like, because you could always have like your logo on it. Like, that could be a requirement of like, yo, here's the video, and you set the rules of what they can clip and what they can't. But you set the rules, and then, make sure this logo is always there, or at least end the clip with the logo, however it may be. So they understand the branding has to go back to the product or the service. You feel what I'm saying? So that's something that I saw that I was like, yeah, we gotta talk about it. You know what I mean? We gotta talk about that. And I will for sure take some clippers. So if you want to come through, shout out to Nova. Yo, we've been I don't know if Nova's watching. Hold on. Let me share him. Let me share him. Hold up. So there's this guy who I've been knowing for a little bit. Like, we've ran into things like at events and everything. His energy is so amazing. So he was like, yo, Nix, I think Content Corner needs to be bigger. I said, absolutely. However, this is what I got. This is what we're doing, right? And so he was like, look, let me do some of the clips. We're going to figure out this formula, all of that. I said, okay, let's run it through. Let's run it through. So this is Nova, right? This is Nova. Really dope guy. Hold on. He finds the most random people to interview who are big time.
We got in the building, and we here with
Stat.
the big who?
Who are you?
Stat.
Okay, talk about. Listen, what are you 3 tips? 3 tips about being the best entrepreneur in the game right now.
Got you. One thing, you got to be happy, right? Whatever you do, have passion for it. Got to be something you love to do.
Up ahead, look out. Hello!
He just be finding the most random people. You know what I mean? He raps.
I'm in your skin, trying to find something. Big mood, I'm searching. Got your body on 10. 'Cause I'm
And sings, I guess. Right? However, he's been helping. Hold on. Where's Content Corner? Because I told you, we start new stuff. We start new stuff. So, hold on. He made this video.
I know some AI CEOs are saying things like 50% of the jobs are going to go away. I don't think that's the right way to think about it.
I actually can agree with this man this week. You know what I mean? I can actually agree with this man this week. This is so important to understand because there is a lot of fear with AI. We know somebody who has the random Tarzan throws me. I told him, I was like, whatever you do, keep the random Tarzan. That was so random. You know what I mean? So we working together to figure out the style that makes the most sense. But I love how creators, and this is anybody who does any type of behind the scenes work. Look at me. Look, document what you do. Okay. Nova, I think it was like the first or second week of us trying to figure this out. He created a behind the scenes video of how he made one of the videos. I think that's genius. Like, for anybody who is working with anybody, like, leverage. I'm all about, please use all my content. If you rock with me, please use my content. Use me as a case study. Do that, because that's how it's mutual. Like, there's some people that are just like, no, you can't show that. Don't tell them this. Don't say that you work with me. No, what are you talking about? Please use my name, damn it. The hell? What are we here for? How can I help you? How can I help you? So this is what I need the favor. This is what I need a favor. Everybody go follow him. Hit his DM up and say hello. We love your Content Corner clips. You know what I mean? Hold on. Right here. Boom. And he's on on TikTok too. But yeah, please rock with him, because he's been a gem. I promise you, he's been a gem. All right, damn it. See, I messed it up. This was going so good. Yeah, I messed it up. Damn. All right. We know Poppy AI has potential. We may have to try this again. Damn it. Oh, man. You know what? Hold on. I wonder if I could just start a whole brand new one. Hold on. Damn it. Go away. Why is this not? Go away. Now I'm pissed. Boop. Can we try again? It didn't create it. And make sure that it has, this is Nicky's. And on the bottom right, it doesn't have the email. Boom. All right, let's see if that goes. We'll react to some more stuff. Damn, that pissed me off.
Bruh.
Yeah, that pissed me off. Yo, people are... Oh, wow, wait. I didn't even notice. People are buying merch. I can't even sign in, but people are buying merch. Shout out to everybody who's buying the merch. Come on. I wish I could shout you out, but I can't. But I'll do a personal video for you after this live. It won't let me sign in right now. All right, hold on. I got 2 more videos to do. Got 2 more videos to do. Hold on. Man, that pissed me off. Wait. Hold on. Got it. Generating now. Okay, let me not be impatient. Let me not be impatient. Jesus. Okay, let me stay on topic, and then I want to go a little bit off topic, but still about branding. Okay? So, I want your opinion. Oh, no, let me go this route. Let me go this route first. Why do you not like creators anymore? Watch this. Unfollow trend. Hold on. Notice an unfollow trend, and I had to ask this question on Threads, where what makes you stop liking a creator? Like, is it politics? Is it their demeanor? Is it just not interested in their topics anymore? What makes you stop liking them? And then what makes you unfollow them? Notice. All right, so I really need you to... What's up, Terry? Terry's in the building. Come on. Shout out to Terry. So I need you to truly have some conversations with me inside of this chat today, because what I want to do is read some of the comments, read what you say, because this is a blueprint for us to not get unfollowed and to figure out how we can stay with our audience, right? So let's see what some people said. Let me go back here. Shout out to Jason. Jason said, I tend to unfollow when they just keep saying the same thing over and over again, and I get bored with it. Politics. Ronnie Brown, come on. Politics that don't align with my values and morals. Candace says, shifting completely from the reason I followed them from the first place. We are living in a strange and delicate time. If you can't take a moment to pause and address current events, it just feels tone deaf. Ooh. Okay, that's a situation. I follow people a lot when I'm in summits or masterclasses they're presenting in or hosting. I unfollow when the words don't meet the action or the disrespect is so loud, the answer has to be a sonic boom. I take a 360 view of every situation because no one is perfect, not even me. But when the scales tips too far in the wrong direction, I can never unsee it. Like, some of these answers are really, really good. Not interested in the content they're putting out anymore. I think that's a very common one. Even better question is, what makes them not unfollow, but stalk every story post and never engage with any content on the person's page at all while still following?
Bruh.
Okay. Okay. I mean, that's valid. That's valid. Inactive accounts and the possible bots. I saw your post on IG about this. I don't know. There was even an unfollow trend. I have a very specific feed and haven't unfollowed brands I like and trust. Listen. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because I want to collect the data and kind of come up with a, we could try it with Claude. I want to see if we can come up with the common patterns so we can avoid that for our own content and for our own hold on. I really thought about this. But yeah, keep dropping it. Keep dropping. When I saw a few of them go at the Charlie Kirk Deaf concert, I was like, oh, okay. Platforms are disabling AI slop channels too from time to time. I've seen that. I unfollow because they no longer have a POV. They sound like everyone else, and I don't want the same mess in my feed. Come on, that's so good. That's so good. So good. Sometimes you get tired of hearing the message. That's a fact. All right, I want to try something. Okay. First, let me get the actual URL to that. Hold up. Here's me. All right. Now I want to see if Cowork can scrape these comments and give me a report. That would be great. Okay. So, see if this works. Here's my Cowork. Wait, your to-dos list. Set any Cowork task to run a schedule. Oh, I know that. All right. Here we go. So I posted this video on my Instagram asking people why do they start not liking certain creators and unfollow them. Here's the link to it. What I want you to do is scrape the comments from this post and create a report that will allow me to learn what not to do when it comes to my content, when it comes to my brand, and pick out the patterns that people are saying. I would love for this to be a report that I can give to my community. I wonder if I asked it on Threads. I want to see the response on Threads if I should scrape that too. Oh, we got 13. Oh, okay, hold on. Wait. Let me get it from Threads too. Give me a second. Boop. Got it. Got it. And then I also asked the same question on my Threads, and here's the post for that. Boop. Oops, nope. It didn't copy that. No. Damn it. Hold on. This is where I love Whisper Flow. Who uses Whisper Flow? Type in me. If you don't, this is how I've been able to talk, and it texts for me. And you could try it out for free. Here you go. For free. There you go. Get that. Try that URL. It should give you a free month of Whisper Flow. It is a game changer. Okay? It is a game changer. So, cool. So, it's looking at my Instagram. It's fetching all of that. Cool. Let me read some of your comments while it does that. Both blocked directly. Use. Do that. Shout out to Meta that tries to block bots. I like it. I like when they do that. Also, some creators are repetitive, and most importantly, sometimes your interests change. Now that I agree. Sometimes the interest just truly changes. There are more interested in being a creator than an actual person. They only care about follower counts and selling mediocre 297 courses. Enough!
Bruh.
That's a fact, though. That's a fact, though. Jesus, see what you did there. I like when the creator is interested in something and shares information or viewpoints that is new to me or resonates to me. Yup. Shout out to Isaiah. Also, some I can't keep up with anymore. I prioritize the community first. Come on. Come on, community. I love Whisper. Listen, Whisper has been... If you watch his live, you should have Whisper. Okay? If you watch his live, you should have Whisper. Okay. So it looks like it's extracting the data. Oh, this is going to be really dope if you ask questions on your post. Because now you're just creating like true data for your brand. Oh, if it does this, that's really dope. Hold on. This is a random test. Did not expect this. Okay? Did not expect this. So it's doing something. Hold on. I don't even have my it's in my Chrome right now. I don't want to mess with it. Let's react to another video and see if it actually creates it. We'll wait for that. We'll wait for that one. So remind me, keep me honest. Say, Nicky, go back to the report. Go back to the report. But yeah, I wanted to, because I got two more videos. 2 more videos. Hold on. Let me pull it up. Side note, I cannot see any more of 6ix9ine videos. And pause for anybody who's the rapper, okay? The rapper.
Bruh.
I know some of y'all. I don't know if Gary's on. I don't know if Gary's on. Okay. So I saw this and I wanted your thought process on this. So check this goes, he's talking about music artists, but I want to go about this as personal brands. Okay? So watch this.
I don't want to meet you because once you meet me, you're going to feel like you ain't really got to support me no more. Yeah. That's the problem. That's why a lot of artists that win in the industry, because they don't even interact with their supporters. We in a different type of ball game where, we streaming, we YouTubing, all this other stuff. So they see us all the time. But when you don't see somebody, it makes you want to support them even more. Like, put it like this. You don't know who made gallery department, but if, let's say, Deshae gave you his merch, you going to pick up this motherfucker before you pick up the Deshae shirt. When you giving them free promo, right? You giving Chrome Heart free promo. It's because you don't see them. Now, if you met Chrome Heart, you met the nigga that made gallery department, y'all go out to eat, y'all go out to the club together, y'all kicking it, he giving you free clothes, but you ain't wearing it like that no more. Mm-hmm. That's the problem, bro. Like, that's why, I'm telling myself this too. Like, it needs to be a separation in between, because when you get too close to somebody that idolize you, it makes them not idolize you no more. I don't want to meet you.
Okay. Hold on. I need this poll. Do you agree? So for those who don't know, DDG is a streamer, rapper. He's been around forever. If you're more into the celebrity base, he's what was it? The Haley Bailey's baby daddy. DDG been around for a minute. Now, he has a really good point, though. He has a really, really good point. And how do I want to say this? So even still me, I'm trying to find the balance of being available and always being around for the community, but also like keeping a healthy distance, right? Because in the past, I've seen this happen to where we're like, oh my God, everybody else charges so much and they're not even involved. We're going to charge and we're going to be involved. And when we started to do other things, they were like, I'll catch the next one. I'll catch the next one. I got you. I'll be right there. Don't worry about it. I know you're going to do another one. What? I thought you rocked with me. Yeah. But it's like and some of y'all have experienced, even from a standpoint of like giving away free content, right? Giving away what you normally get paid for. You're now, when you say, yo, I got the course, I got the community, I got the event, I got the book. They're like, yeah, I could watch you on YouTube, dog. I could watch you here. But like, have I not added value? Yeah. But like, I see you all the time. So like, I'll just continue to see you there. So I truly understand that video, because it is a struggle that I had at a certain point of the balance between giving out too much content to what is going to be for the community, to then the decision of being outside all the time or being outside very selective. As y'all know, I'm very selective. I think I come outside maybe 4 times a year. Maybe.
Bruh.
Maybe. So it makes it a little bit more special for when I'm like, hey, I'm coming outside. Yo, okay, where you gonna be? This, that, and the third. Like, for Lions Behavior, those who are part of the LB Club, we do quarterly lock-ins, right? We'll figure out a hotel. We will, we'll figure out a city, a hotel. We do kind of like a staycation where we're working together, we're brainstorming together, but then we're like in our rooms and doing things. But that's for a selective few. That's not for the whole Lions Behavior community, right? And so when you're thinking about how do you still be relatable, still be accessible to your followers, to your community, you have to figure out that balance or those tiers of what does the access look like. So I really like that video, because it makes you think of like, damn, I know people who like once they met you, once they got in a certain level, they're like, nah, I'm good. I'm all right. You gonna give out more information. You good. It's like, yo, dog.
Bruh.
Chill out. Chill out. What are we talking about? People like him think they are owed for who they are. Okay. I was only bringing him up for what he said, not who he is. Okay? Not who he is. I was just bringing him up for what he said, because it is a good point. It is a good point. I seen it from like this is why people say you don't want to meet your idols, right? One, and it goes both ways. One, sometimes when you meet your idols, you actually get disappointed sometimes because they may not be who they say they are. Two, on the flip side, once they meet you sometimes, it's like, oh, the type of person you are, you're going to pour into people. So it's good. I'm going to get all the free stuff. I'm going to get this and all that. So yeah. I mean, like, I get what he's saying. I get what he's saying. That's all I'll say. Okay. One more video. And the PDF is creating. So stay with me with one more thing. Now, this is a branding topic. This is a branding topic. Not so much a content one. So, backstory. I've never been a watch person. So this topic isn't about watches per se, right? Think about it. Friends treat you that way. Fair. This is tough. I can see both sides. The people who truly value you will support, period. No, that's a fact. Then I share free on the platforms like YouTube that will monetize and lead to affiliates and et cetera. No. Listen. That's what I said. I'm torn with it. But I can see why he says that. I can see why he says that. All right. So, back to it. I'm not a watch person per se, right? I just started really liking cool things, right? And so I don't know if y'all remember when I talked about when Swatch did this like Snoopy, like limited edition watch that I wanted to get. And so like I got it. Cool. Now Swatch is doing a collaboration with AP, Audemars Piguet, the really expensive watches that cost like $200,000 and more to get, and people are going crazy. Now, the topic I want to talk about with this is how are we making sure, if we want to not leave any money on the table. And sometimes when we go and do that, we actually bring people up the ladder. So let me explain. Okay? Follow me with this. And yes, I like food and egg sandwiches, and don't judge me off of my Explore page. Okay? Don't judge me off of my Explore page.
You hear me? This is why I can't stand you dudes on social media, because you be trying so hard to convince the world that you stunners when everybody know you ain't really cut from that cloth. AP finally drops an affordable watch and all I see is, oh, yo, they killing the brand. Yo, this is mad corny. AP ain't even worth nothing no more. Whole time, a lot of you niggas was already rocking the affordable Piguet. You know, the joints that come pre-bust down with the moissanite stones? Ain't no way you thought that was real good, brother. You out here trying to convince people, yeah, brother, if I showed you the price tag, yo, it'll hurt your feelings. I'm talking about 4 zeros. Yeah, in total. That joint costs $500. You hear me? Like, I just don't understand why y'all have this complex like you really stunting on niggas. This is a real AP. This is made by the real brand. So you can be out here rocking that fake joint, the tin foil with the moissanite stones, damn near cubic zirconia. But when it comes to a real AP collab, now it's too good for you. Now you can't wear it. Boy, the capitalism is crazy. This is why I can't stand.
Bruh.
Oh my God. Okay, hold on. All right, hold up. All right. Here's another one.
Holy shit, it's actually happening. Even These Are Deep is going to be the most hyped and in-demand collaboration across not just the watch industry, but fashion as well. It was officially being confirmed that AP and Swatch are officially collaborating, and it's releasing next week on the 16th of May. The reason this is so insanely massive is that AP are releasing an accessible Royal Oak. The context averages at about 35 grand. Except retail for this is suggested to be around £300 to £500. Now, what we know so far is that they're playing on this Royal Pop. What's really interesting is the Royal...
Wait, I think he has a better video. Hold on. I think that was his initial... Oh, here we go.
Do you know how insane this is, bro? Camping out 6 days ahead of the release for the Swatch AP. Bro, these guys don't even know what the watch fully looks like yet. Yeah, fair. I give up, man. You take the fucking watch, bro. I don't want to compete with this shit. I can't beat this. Anyone who tells me this is going to ruin the AP brand, shut up, you sausage. Look at this shit. Good luck getting this retail, bro, because the resellers won't let you, man. I'm going to tell you that. You don't stand a chance, bro. Do you know how... The people are spreading so much misinformation about the AP and Swatch collaboration. So here is everything we know so far and what's been confirmed at the moment. So the good news, the collaboration has officially been confirmed by both AP and Swatch. It's called the Royal Pop, and the collaboration is positioned as a new way to wear time. Release date is confirmed to be May the 16th, which is next Saturday. It's almost certainly a Royal Oak inspired watch of some kind. If you look at the back of an AP Royal Oak, you can see the font here is exactly the same as the font on the teaser. However, a lot of people are getting confused thinking all of these are dropping. These are simply just mock-ups. No wristwatch of an AP and Swatch has been shown to the world yet. No one knows what it looks like as of yet. In terms of what the watch is actually going to look like, well, we don't really know. However, there's lots of controversy between some people saying yes, it's misinformation and it's only going to be a pocket watch, whilst lots of other sources and random people on the internet are claiming it's going to be an actual wristwatch. Some good news is heavily rumored to be a...
Okay. So I wanted you to context. I wanted you to know the full story about this. Now, hold on. I want to see if we could find the price for an AP. Hold on. Retail price of a AP Royal Oak. Okay, I just want to give you an understanding. Bloop. Okay. So, what did I just click onto? I don't even know what this is. Okay. This is probably a reseller or somebody. So we got 58,000, 137,000, 39,000, 200,000. I mean, 219,000. So we can be as cheap or as expensive. I know some that are 500. I know one that's $1 million. However, the reason why I want to bring this up is there are people who are really upset about this collaboration. And I'm looking at it in a different way. And you tell me if this is bad or good for the brand, right? A brand that normally sells over 20, 30, all the way up to like millions of dollars of watches. Is this good or bad for the brand? I'm going to speak on how this is good for the brand. This is good for the brand because it's going to have the effect on what this watch did to me, right? So this is, hold on, I'll show you. It's such a cute watch. So hold on. Go. You see Snoopy? You see him? Okay. So, what this does, it introduces me to the watch world. Okay? Introduces me to the watch world. Isaiah can tell you, we went through a whole season of like looking at, okay, I want this watch. I want that watch. People who had no interest in watches are going to be now interested in this watch, right? In the AP watch, in the Snoopy watch, because now, okay, the Snoopy watch. Wait, what's Omega? Okay, let me look at what other watches that Omega has. Oh, I like this watch. Oh, this is because this one cost about, I believe, like $300 or $400, right? So hold on. Let's look up Omega watches. All right, let's look up Omega watches. Boom. Oh, sorry, we're temporary out of service. Why? Why are you out of service? Okay. That sucks. I'm like, all right. So check this out. So something that I got as $400, $500, Omega is a $5,000, $10,000 watch. But now, because I got introduced to it, I'm going to start looking at like, oh, what other watches do they have? Maybe I do like different styles of watches. What other watches have really cute situations, right? And so it's a gateway, right? When you see collaborations of luxury brands go to more ordinary people brands, because Swatch is an ordinary people brand, this is where they're creating a gateway for newer people to be introduced to the industry. I think this is smart. I don't think this is going to hurt the brand in any kind of way. Now, I look at that as also from a branding standpoint of this is good from whether you are a luxury brand or you are the ordinary person brand. Because some people sometimes feel guilty for serving the ordinary people, right? The regular smegulars, us, right? And they look at the luxury brands and like, I want to serve that, that caliber or have those prices and whatever it may be. Cool. However, y'all could collab and still make a guap of money. And it is good for the industry because now both sides are being introduced to each other's brand, right? Because it's like, if AP is collaborating with Swatch, then Swatch isn't necessarily as bad as most people think. And if Swatch is collaborating with AP, maybe I could finally get my hands off something that I've been looking for and dreaming for a minute. And here is my version of it because of this collaboration. I think it builds more fans. I think it builds hype. I think it builds new eyes on both brands, whether it's from whether it's from the negative side of it, like people having backlash of like, oh, hey, this is going to ruin the AP brand, blah, 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 right? But like you saw, some people are trying to camp out already.
Bruh.
Now I want the watch. Whatever the watch is, I want the watch. Especially if those are the mock-ups. If those mock-ups are real, I want one watch. I ain't gonna lie. I'm hoping they sell it online. I really do. Because with this one, you actually had to go to selective stores and it was only available when it was snowing in like Switzerland.
Bruh.
Wild. Like it wasn't available every day. If it snowed, then they were allowed to sell it. Which, y'all know me. I love stuff like that. I absolutely love stuff like that. That is like the main reason why I will buy something. I'm like, oh, this is only available. Yes, I'm that person. I'm that person. I know I am. I know I am. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. But I like it. I like it. Okay? And I like it, and it had that whole experience. It made it fun. Me and Isaiah were looking at it and getting notifications whenever it came back to the stores. It was great. So I'm showing this, and let me put this poll up. Do you think this hurts or helps the AP brand? Okay? That's going to be the question. Do you think this hurts or helps the AP brand? Hurts, helps. I think this is going to be fire. I think it's going fire. Okay? And like I said, look up some of the AP watches. Look up some of the let me see, hold on. Because they have some really nice ones. Hold on. Hold on. I'll show you. Boom, 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 boom. Let's do watches. Let's do Royal Oak. So just so you can see. Give me. Got it all pretty. Come on, I just want the watches, dog. I just want the watches. I don't need all of this. I'm cool. Just give me you giving me the whole brand story. There we go. Let's do, I like this one. What's this one? Price on request.
Bruh.
Jesus. Totally judging you. You like exclusive, rare, not readily. Yes, I do. That is me. I'm sorry. What's the resale on the watches? On the AP Swatch ones, don't know yet. Didn't come out yet. You know what I mean? Didn't come out yet. How much is this one? That's pretty. Price on request. Golly, dog. All right, let me find another one. Why is all of them on request? What about this blue one? This can't be too crazy. 37. This can't be too crazy.
Bruh.
I have a very expensive taste. You know what I mean? 37,000. That ain't. You know what I mean? That ain't crazy. What you mean? It's not 400 or 500 what it's about to be. You know what I mean? It's not 400 or 500 what it's about to be. All right, let's look at. Let me try to find one other price. I'm trying to find one other price. Here we go. What is this one? 30,000. Okay, so these watches are 30,000. Some of them, not all of them. Not all of them. Okay? Not all of them. Which is, I'll do one more. What's this one? 107,000. 170. Yeah. See? So a Swatch AP is very on high demand. You know what I mean? I think this is dope. I think this is a dope look. Me personally, I think it's a dope look. I don't know how other people. I'm not like a super watch person. I just like super dope stuff. You know what I mean? I like super dope stuff. Like, look, if this really comes out, I'll tell you right now, I want the sky blue one. I want the navy blue one. I'm between those two. You know what I mean? I'm between those two. I'm cool with that. I think they had a mean green one too. Like, but this blue right here. So if anybody lives near a Swatch store who can get me that AP Swatch one, let me know. Let me know. Let me know. Anyways, that's today's show. You know what I mean? Listen. Oh, wait. Before, let me make sure there's no more questions. Let me make sure let me see if anybody asked any questions in the video ask. Let me see. Let me not. Okay, we're good. Okay. I just wanted to make sure. That nobody else definitely getting the blue one. You feel me? The blue one fire. The blue one is fire. That's all I'll say. That's all. Listen. That's all I'll say. Anyways, real quick. We had an amazing show. Okay. Drop some lions, drop some fires in the chat if you enjoyed today's show. We went over so many things. One, we talked about Lions behavior. So if you haven't joined Lions behavior, one of the best communities, one of the best environments to be in to figure out this AI world from a creative standpoint, from a content workflow and a branding standpoint, and just from really dope standpoint. Terry's in there. You know what I mean? Tony's in there. Cam's in there. E's in there. Isaiah's in there. So if you haven't joined Lions Behavior, I'm gonna need you to do that, please and thank you. QR code is on the screen. We went over. Where did we go? We went over a lot of stuff. I can't even remember what we went over. We tried Poppy AI. I failed.
Bruh.
I failed. I got trigger happy. We tried Higgsfield's new feature, the Virality Predictor. That was really good. We went over more about the MCP connectors. We went over Google's new leak about a new AI video generator, and is that what we can expect? We reacted to some videos. We looked at some really expensive watches. We did amazing. We did amazing. You know what I mean? Wait, it failed you. No, it didn't fail you. It didn't fail me. I definitely hit the trigger to. We're gonna try it again next week. Okay, because it had potential, but I messed up. That was me. See, even here, look. See, it says continue. You know what I mean? You don't have time. We don't have time this time. You don't have time. Okay? I love you guys. I appreciate y'all. Grab some merch. Come into the community. Just chill. Shout out to CEO First Lady. You know what I mean? And I love you guys. And y'all know what I'm gonna say, right? What am I gonna say?